Hello and welcome to our Midnight Feature presentation, for it is always midnight somewhere. Today, we're going to be playing more Pauper, and conveniently enough, a Pauper Best of 3 has just popped up. So let's just get right into it because we rarely get an opportunity. We rolled a 15. Let's do the common courtesy. We get to go first. Let's see here. Many partings, the rest. We'll again to 6. Let's see. There, perfect. Good enough. Actually, is it good enough? Okay. Keep. We'll move this to the bottom of our library. We will play a forest. We shall play a conjurer's bauble and pass. Why did they make a token okay? That's a bit odd. Everything's still streaming? No? Oh dear. This is an artifact deck. We can already tell. It's Izzet and it has an artifact land. Alright. We shall Roost Seek. Searching our library for... We'll go for a swamp. Put that into our hand. Shuffle. We'll shuffle again just in case. We will play a swamp. Another Conjurer's Bauble, just in case, and pass. Refurbished Familiar. Each opponent discards a card. We will discard Songs of the Damned, because we need all the lands we can get. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. We shall pay 2 for Secure Tribe Elder. Then we shall sacrifice this, moving it to the bottom of our library. Drawing a card. That's not the best, but it's also not the worst. We shall pass. This is not going to be a damage-based game. Well, it will be. Oh, will it be? Great Furnace, Vaulted Whispers, Ichor Wellspring. At the very least, they don't have another familiar. We wouldn't mind another familiar right this very moment, actually. Old Tom Monitor. Alright, we'll sacrifice the Secure Tribe Elder. Get a forest put into play tapped. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. We shall pay 2 for Secure Tribe Elder. Play another Conjurer's Bauble. We shall move this to the bottom of our library, just in case. We shall move this to the bottom of our library. Alright, sacrificing this. Apologies. Where is the other one? Yes, this goes in there. These are both at the bottom. We shall draw. Neither of these are terrible for us. We will simply pass the turn. We are on a clock. It is quite the clock. 5. We can discard either one of these and it should be fine. See to the Synod. That has the affinity for artifacts. Draw 2 cards. That's a bit obnoxious. The spellbomb. Exile target player's graveyard is quite the devastating blow. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. We're just going to sacrifice this. Search our library for a swamp. Go into the battlefield tapped. And cast this. Search our library for our basic land card. Put it into our hand. Create a food token. Play this forest. Pass. That's all of our lands. So we are in some dire straits at the moment. Hopefully it won't be too large of distance. We'll just simply leave a your go. There we are. We didn't want to be rude, but at the same time that is arena's courtesy. And when in Rome, you do as they do. Another Ichor Wellspring. We draw another card. We will go down to 8. The food tokens will allow us to stall. Another Ultron Hunt. We're just going to preemptively... The spell bomb is terrible for us. We shall 3. Untap, upkeep, draw. Fail to find. We don't have our win con, and even if we did, Nahil Spell Bomb is going to be an issue. Play this, pass. Oh, thank the gods. We just have to hope they aren't running a lightning bolt or anything of the sort. Another Ichor wellspring. We're in a terrible situation. We're not sure if we have an avenue of victory. Not inherently. So we will go down to 3 health. Hmm. Do they have a way to win already? We think we had to bring in all of our artifact removal as well as our flying blockers. Just any number of creatures in order to defend ourselves while we get our game plan online. Mm. Our mistake. We thought we were dead. And now we have an avenue for victory. -11 -8 at 3. At 3. At 2. Reinforcer. We are dead this turn. GG. Game 2. Unlock the sideboard. We have the rest. The rest seem good. Apologies about the noise, not sure what that's about. We only really need 1. Let's include both these masked vandals as well. We already have 2 Vitrigazi inspectors. Life gain is going to be very important, so we will move with the rest, add in a natural state. Instants and sorcerers are not as important, so we won't have to access the land parts of the sideboard. We have a flaring pain. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, whoops. Apologies. We don't have any. Yes, we think that's good. Let's see. Morgan. Control M. Let's see, there's a land. Is that the land we need? No, we'll Morgan again. Down to 5. This is not good. This is in fact quite dreadful. Go to 4. We have no lands. This is... Go to 3. Please. Perfect. Keep 3. So what do we keep? Move this to the bottom. Move this to the bottom. Move this to the bottom, certainly. And move this to the bottom. We go first. We go first. We will search our library for a forest card, review it, put it into our hand, play a forest, and pass. And we have a masked vandal to take care of an art. This exiles artifacts or enchantments. So, generous int first. We'll find the forest, put that into our hand. Oh, thank you. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, that's perfect. We just need to find more ways. We masked vandal, exiling that land here. And we will pass the turn. Perfect, perfect. Untap, upkeep, draw. We shall actually... Oh. In case they have a haste creature. Yes, yes. We'll discard the generous ent. Pass, untap, upkeep, draw. We'll go for this land. There we are. We don't like playing this toxically, but we have been left with no choice. Pass the turn. Go to 2. Or go to 18. Apologies. Untap, upkeep, draw. Now they know we have a balustrade spy. That's fine. This still manages to thin the deck. We Take a forest, put into hand. We will go to combat and attack for 2 and pass the turn. We are ahead of the curve. We forgot to actually play the land. It's fine. We'll throw the balustrade spy in, actually. A food token. Good, good. This allows us to win the race. Use the library, find the swamp, put into hand, pass the turn. We've got to play the land last turn, but that's fine. That is completely fine. We will go down to 12. We forgot to attack. Ichor Wellspring. And they do not have any more lands to play. That's good to know. Untap, upkeep, draw. Reckoner's Bargain. Sacrifice an artifact. Artifact being sacrificed, so they draw 3 cards. And gain 2 life. Alright, that certainly helps their game plan. We're playing to each creature without flying. You have to sacrifice quite a few artifacts. Let's make that work. Untap, upkeep, draw. Perfect. Many partings. We'll create a food token. We will search our library for the swamp. Go into hand. Cast it. Cast the Balustrade Spy. Yes, yes, yes. See. Targeting giant sacrificing 3. Oh, wait. You think you're so clever. Mm-hmm. What can we bring back? G, G. Another round? Thank you. Lock the sideboard, ready to start. Roll to see who goes first. That was dreadful, simply dreadful. We did. We did. You go first. We rolled an 11. Oh. Alright. Keep. That way we know what they have. So we shall search our library for a forest. Put that into hand. Play it as our land return. Pass. Alright. At the very least, this person seems to be a good sport. We appreciate that. Even though we are very, very mad at how that works. All those abilities go on the stack, so the 1/1 does not immediately die. All the abilities go on the stack without the creature, so it still continues. A blood fountain? That's a lot of artifacts already. Unstep. This troll. Your library. Take a swamp. Put into hand. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Bring a swamp. We shall pay green. Elven Farsight. We shall view the top 3 cards of our library. I mean, what doesn't matter now? There that goes. Pass the turn. At the very least, this person seems to be a good sport. We'll admit we had some very strong urges not to be. But we naturally resisted. That's fine. We'll do a low-left giant. Untap, upkeep, draw. very... Oh. Do you mind? Forgot something on your end step. Do you mind? Hmm? No, so... Okay, draw. Move this. Pay 2 for secure tribe elder and pass the turn. We'll immediately take the crawl from the cellar. They sacrifice the blood token in order to draw 2 cards and... Nope, just draw 2 cards. Alright. And we're just also going to discard this, so we're going to put this forest into our hand and put this swamp into the battlefield tapped. Untap, upkeep, draw. Now we are in panic mode. We now have 5 creatures in the graveyard. It was a 5. Yes. We did not know about the crawl from the cellar. We could have saved that, but we might as well save our skin while we're here. The heal spell bomb is very good in this situation. We are very worried. We can see if we had if we draw 2 particular cards. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll keep the many partings in hand. Troll of Casa Doom. It's not very useful at the moment. Let's go to combat. Let's attack you for 5. Pass the turn. If you aren't going to let us use our graveyard, we might as well go ahead and attack. Dot cast. We are outdoing them on damage each turn. We can discard the many partings. A great furnace. We're going to take a guess, and yes. The race has begun, and we're winning. Untap, upkeep, draw. We might as well play this zombie. We'll go to combat, attack you for 5. Pass the turn. If we had one more mana, we could play this troll. Sadly, we do not. Krark Clan Shaman. 1 damage to each creature without flying. Seems fairly simple. Toxin analysis. Target creature gains that touch and lifelink until end of turn. This deck seems absolutely horrible. Oh. Fine, fine. We are now losing the race. We have a food token still, so that may well help us. The Nihili Spellbomb will ensure it won't. Alright, untap, keep, draw. Mirror Enforcer. That's the turn. This deck is horrible. What can't it do? What is it unable to do? At the very least, we have a way to block the Mirror Enforcer, which does not have flying. No offense to you. Personally, but we despise your deck. That means you fully despise your deck. Good, 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 good. This part is good. We understand that. We think our deck can be fairly good against the meta deck. Not this one, apparently. It has every answer, except for the one it's going to need if we are to draw what we need. I understand that. Attacks. Alright. And that will go to 8. And now, let's see what you do on second main. Please. We need our spy, or we're doomed. Certainly doomed. 12 damage on board. If we don't draw, we can do many partings and delay for one more turn. And it will shuffle our deck. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. That is not what we wanted. We will cast many partings, create a food token, and shuffling our library for good luck. With that, we shall pass the turn. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go down to 2. Now we're unable to win. So it would appear. We suppose they're going to draw their shock now. GG. We go to round 2. And we find a way to beat one round against this deck. We have 2 studious first years here, which are not loading in properly. Odd. Get rid of these zombies. Add these masked vandals. Let's see, snuff out. That might hurt more than help. Behold a dragon or pay 1. Sure. We'll remove a duress from it. Add in a caustic exhale. And yes, we think we have to remove something. We'll remove a crawl from the cellar just to add in an island. That way, we have a chance to cast our 6-minute objects. Alright, this has close to everything we need. Keep. All players. And we shall pass the turn. New stack, they say. Oh, we forgot to search for the library. And then we shall search for this. The library. Find a swamp. Put it into hand. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. We will play a swamp and cast a duress. One creature, non-land card from it. Let's see what they have, and we'll keep what they have. Toxin. Alright, they have 3 lands, Galvanic Blast, Reckoner's Bargain, and then we shall cast this Elven's Farsight. Get the top 3. We think we'll simply move this to the bottom of our library, keep these 2 on top as is, then listen to our hand, and we will pass the turn. Keeping track of what they know as well as what we know of them. We know that a toxin analysis is not there. But they do have that Clark clan shaman, which we cannot do much about. Ah, they must have thought we cast Saku. Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Pass. The Reckoner's Bargain. Now all they have is Galvanic Blast. And, of course, the Shaman. Oh yes, we forgot. Oh well. Island? What do they have an island for? Absolutely nothing. Let's get rid of this outdated information. Up. Galvanic Blast. We still just have the Krark Clan Shaman and the Galvanic Blast. So, pass the turn. And if they cause us to discard, we can discard the Lowlit Giant. Yes. Not great with the Spell Bomb. Now we're in quite the pickle. Untap, upkeep, draw. We cannot play this now, not just because we'd have to cast this to do it, but also because, well, Nihil Spell Bomb is here. So, what we think we shall do instead. Oh, we can't do that. We shall play this zombie. And we shall we'll cast this, shuffle it into our library. Find a swamp, reveal it, go onto the battlefield, pass. There. Now they know. Plus, it's good for psychological warfare. Makeshift munitions. That costs mana. Untap, upkeep, draw. That is not where we want the Lowlet Giant. Especially not right now. This is outdated. This still gives us some information. We have 2 vaults out. Only 3 cards in hand, one of which we know is the Galvanic Blast. So we shall simply go to combat, attack for 2. Pass the turn. They're keeping their mana up. Untap, upkeep, draw. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Go to combat, attack for 2. Pass. And we know that they don't have a way to get rid of the troll. Well, they do, but they have to sacrifice things to get to it. Alright, they have a Ichor Wellspring. Of course. Of course. Mirror Enforcer. Untap, upkeep, draw. That reduces the clock by 2 for a little bit. Extract the confession. Each opponent sacrifices a... Down to 11. Oh, we should have kept that in hand. No, it wouldn't have mattered. They have nothing on board. Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's our second chance. Do we want to do that? If we play our spy, we won't be able to cast the giant. And we do not want to lose, so we shall simply pay 5 for another, gaining 3 life, passing the turn. Sacrificing a land. Alright, perfect. Thank you, darling. You have been a great service. We think we can win this now, provided we have at least one more thing to do. Damn it. Never mind. We have nothing. We might as well make them use every last resource they have. No! No! How? What? This is outdated. Tap, upkeep, draw. GG. 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 Good game. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Alright. Are there any more Pauper games open, or is it just a flood of Commander, Commander, Commander? Yes, yes, yes. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's rude. Thank you very much. Well, in any case, thank you all for tuning in to our Midnight feature presentation. And remember, while this presentation may be over, it is always midnight somewhere. Thank you, and good night.